Welcome back. I am Eric Unfiltered. As you saw my comment on X and on Facebook, yes, Connecticut has banned the Glock. In a way. I will get into that. Before I truly get into that, one of my comments the other day, for some reason, blew up on X. But what I said was true. Here in the Northeast, it sucks. It really does. For a lot of us. I got comments from not only people in Connecticut, but New York, Mass, Rhode Island, Maine. It sucks because it's beautiful up here. I mean, the summers are nice. I mean, okay, yeah, it gets muggy and gross, right? But if you like fishing, plenty of it, right? Water parks, beaches, baseball, outdoors, forget about it. Concerts. And then, of course, the winter. I hate it. My joints hate it. But if you like winter sports, skating, snowboarding, all that shit, abundant. I mean, come on. All over the place, right? But all of these states, we're all ran by retards. There's a moron at the helm. The people complain, all of us. We all complain. We're never happy, right? I mean, humans alone, we're never happy. But we complain about high taxes, the high cost of this, crime, whatever, and they basically don't do shit because they don't care. They ignore us, or they push some sort of feel-good legislation, or they do something else. And we're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're increasing taxes while you're complaining that it's Trump's fault that groceries are too high and inexpensive, but yet you're putting taxes on food. Make it make sense. We're all being led by lemmings, by dipshits. And then come November, we're going to vote them all back in. Because I don't know why. I don't know why. Every November, whenever there's an election, I try, like many of you, to get this shit straight, but it doesn't work. Also, for those of you out there, because I'm not going to talk about it because I don't really give a shit, but those of you crying about gerrymandering and the districts are being changed in the vote, oh my, spare me your outcry. In the Northeast, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and New York. Take a look at how much representation the Republicans have from there. Whether you support the Republicans or not, I don't give a shit. That's beside the point. It does not matter. I'm just apples and oranges here, right? Black and white, left and right, up and down, BA select start. You're complaining about they want to redistrict and okay. I'm not going to say your argument is invalid. I'm not. But spare me the outcry when there is zero representation in the entire Northeast. Spare me. I don't care. Okay, enough of that. So, here in Connecticut, to get into the Glock ban, again, not specifically Glock, but yeah. So, in House Bill 5043, there is a provision that passed. Of course, it passed across party lines here in the state of Connecticut. The bill creates a new prohibition targeting new sales and importation of certain semi-automatic handguns. It does not ban the possession, ownership, or transfer of pistols already owned by individuals in Connecticut. So, again, ban, but let me continue. The exact definition of a convertible pistol from the bill's text. This is a quote from the bill. Any semi-automatic pistol with a cruciform trigger bar that can be readily converted by hand or with a common household tool into a machine gun solely by the installation or attachment of a pistol converter whether or not there is a notch at the rear of the pistol frame. Okay. Exceptions. Explicitly carved out. It does not include any hammer-fired semi-automatic pistol or striker-fired semi-automatic pistol that has a trigger bar that is shielded from interference by a pistol converter. Now, I know many of you out there just said, what the fuck? I know. Some of you are even gun owners going, I understood trigger. What are you talking? Honestly, it's all internal mechanisms. That's it. There's parts and pieces. Glock doesn't have one. Somebody can already break a law that's already on the books. Why we need this is fucking beyond me, because it's already illegal to modify any firearm to make it fully automatic. It's already illegal. For those of you that are not big into guns or don't know much about guns, Glocks are basically the Honda Civics of the gun world. They are the most popular, arguably most popular brand on the planet. Specifically the Glock 19, 9mm. Yeah. That's just how it is. But like I said, they are the Honda Civic of the gun world. They're interchangeable parts and pieces for looks, not function. Okay, maybe you make the trigger a little lighter for competitions, different sights. But to modify a Glock, or as I said, any gun to make it go fully automatic, it's already illegal. Like, really bad illegal. Like, super duper bad. So why we need this bullshit? I don't know. It's a feel-good knee-jerk jack-off session as far as I'm concerned. But it's Connecticut. That's what we do here. We create laws that prevent... I don't know. Because most firearm... not most. Many firearm charges when somebody is arrested get thrown out. So really, you want to get tough on crime? Bullshit. You want to get tough on firearm crime? Bullshit. Our streets are a joke. Crime is rampant. Look at the street takeovers. Get out of here. This is just... Gotta love King Ned. Gotta love King Ned. Okay, this definition is widely understood to primarily affect Glock pistols and similar striker-fired designs with an exposed cruciform trigger bar. Stuff you don't know. Which are the most common handguns? Pardon me. Got a little frog in my throat. I miss my Glocks. Okay, which are the most common handguns that accept illegal Glock switches, pistol converters? The bill's sponsors stated the goal is to pressure Glock to redesign its trigger mechanism. Oh, really? What did I just say? Feel good knee-jerk bullshit. So essentially, as any person with half a brain, but every gun owner already knows, these laws don't do shit to prevent crime or anything. And right there, the bill's sponsors stated the goal is to pressure Glock to redesign its trigger mechanism. That's it. They just have a hard-on for Glock. Well, have you seen what those guns... Yeah. Who out there is buying these switches? Not me. I know a lot of people that own firearms legally, and I don't know anyone that owns this shit. Well, didn't you hear that police officers are picking up criminals with these things? Yes. Probably already in possession of an illegal firearm without a pistol, which we'll just throw that away, give them a slap on the wrist, and set them out on the street again, right? This is all horse shit. It stops nothing. Typical. Anyways, so yeah. So you can own your current Glock. But this is so dumb. What is prohibited? Effective for pistols manufactured on or after October 1st, 2026. Wow, that's right around the corner. It is a Class D felony for any person or entity in Connecticut to distribute, transport, or import them into the state, keep for sale, offer, or expose for sale any convertible pistols. The ban applies only to new production sales after the date. Existing pistols remain legal to possess and are not subject to confiscation, which would be fucking amazing to watch. I would love to see any state in this country attempt to confiscate firearms. Good luck. Good luck. 2 words. Civil war. Okay. So again, yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. We're ran by retards. Oh, another example. King Ned. I love this asshole. King Ned here in Connecticut, our illustrious retard. He's getting taken back behind the woodshed on X by the account Homeland Security. Yes, homeland.gov is railing our governor and, of course, everybody that it's following because he signed into law or policy or fuck all, I don't know, banning ICE agents from wearing face masks. Yeah, because we're doing this again. Now, look, I'm not going to go and beat the dead horse of the topic of sometimes things get out of hand. We all know. We all know who started the bullshit. Stop fucking around. We know who started a lot of the crap. And people effed around and they found out, right? Okay. So, ICE agents are essentially, federal law enforcement. And fuck Connecticut. They can, Ned, eat shit. These people are being doxxed. Your local law enforcement's being doxxed. These people are wearing masks for their protection. And you clearly don't give a shit. That's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious with the gun law, right? As many people on my X account, I know one person I did respond to. Sorry, I can't respond to everybody. I'm kind of busy. But at least when it came to the gun policy, they were like, well, these lawmakers in this state, they don't understand, how firearms are. And I'm just like, if I was talking to y'all in person, I would have cut you off. I would have been rude. Sorry. The point is, they don't want to know. They don't want to know anything. I already talked or going to talk about, or bring up homeschooling. They push that crap here in Connecticut. If you want to homeschool your kid or take your kid out of public schools, you now have to get a file basically with DCF, the agency that's banging on all cylinders here in this state and all states. Again, I've been down that road. I don't blame all the people, out there doing the work, the social workers. They're overworked and certainly underpaid and a hell of a lot of stress. But yeah, we the people went out and had we made our voices heard, but nobody heard it because they don't care. They talked all night on that bill about the guns. They passed it. They rammed it through on party lines regardless. They don't give a shit. They don't want. Yes, you're correct. They don't know how guns work. And even the ones that do. I mean, hell, that fucking clown Tong even was on Gary Byron's show talking about, oh, he owns guns. Like, bitch, please. Yeah, you own one. You're not a gun owner, though, bro. You're not. Get out of here. Oh, I go to the range. Yeah, okay. Dude, you're a fucking clown. You're another one that's getting taken to task. Another jackass. We're ran by retards. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Go out and vote. Tell your friends. I don't know what else. Well, voting doesn't work. Well, it works for them. I mean, it's fucking working for somebody. But again, we have zero representation up in this bitch, right? So it's Yeah, it's not working for some of us. But what other legal action do we have? I mean, I would never suggest taking matters into what we see on social media of the left doing, violence. No, we don't do that. We have to vote these idiots out. We have to take them to task, call them out on their bullshit. And what sucks is we've been doing that for years and it doesn't fucking change. That's the thing that sucks. It's all we do. We bitch and complain and nothing ever changes. I don't know what else we can do. Move. I know I'm saving my freaking cans and my nipper. I'm picking up nipper bottles on the side of the road so I can save up money to get the fuck out of here. I hate it here. Connecticut sucks. It's so beautiful. So much potential. Forget the cities. And doesn't matter. I hate cities. All of them. It doesn't matter. Everything could be perfectly clean and nice. Everybody could literally think like me. It doesn't matter. I hate cities. I hate the buildings. But regardless, we have crime. It's just going up and up and up. Taxes are going up and up and up. We have people in power that point the finger at the president as the reason why the prices are up, but yet they have the power to help bring it down and do nothing because fuck you. They rather make it hurt for you. Again, not having your voice heard. How many parents went out and had stated their voice? They don't want to go file with DCF to homeschool or to put their kids in private school. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Haven't you learned by now? They don't care. They don't care. And this does go for all. I know there are areas in the United States where it's heavily Republican. And the same goes for you Democrats there. I am sure some of you feel the same way as I do, but in where you're living, you don't like your representation, or perhaps you don't have any or not much. I agree. Yeah, you have a right. You have a right to complain about that. We would probably disagree on the policies, but yeah, it's bullshit, right? It sucks. You vote, nothing changes. You scream and yell, nothing changes. But what else are we to do? What else are we to do? I mean, I don't know. Oh, yeah, one last thing on the homeschooling. I did see a quote by Douglas McCrory. Hey, Dougie, heads up. The children are not yours. You want to know where your children are? Go home. I don't know if you have any. Honestly, I don't. I don't care enough to look it up. But if you do, call them or text them. Maybe they're at home, or if they're adults and moved out. That's where your kids are. The kids that go to schools, they're not your children. You don't own them. Not your duty, but the duty of the government when it comes to children is to educate them, which y'all are doing very fucking poorly, and to keep them safe while they're at school. That's it. You don't own them. They are not your possession. You are not their parents. The children belong to their parents. Okay? I'm glad we could clear that up, Dougie. You fucking clown. I mean, that's commie talk, bro. Really. Your representatives are calling your children, yours, moms and dads, your kids, theirs. Hey, moms and dads, you have kids? Your kids aren't my kids. I don't have any kids. I'm not a father. Okay? Your kids are not my kids, right? My buddy's kids, love them. Not my kids. Your kids are not their kids. Make sure you let them know that. Contact them. Email them. Call them. Vote them out. Please. I implore you. And when you do contact them, be nice. Leave being an asshole to me. I'm a professional. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there. I appreciate y'all tuning in and giving me a follow on the socials. You're going to see it. It's going to pop up. I changed stuff. I've been having fun. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, and until next time.